Welcome to Short Games Live. My name is Stephen, and it's that time of week again. Anna's also here.
Hey.
Hey, that's my fiance Anna. I didn't know if you wanted me to do that. It is that time of week again. It's time for everyone's favorite tentacle-faced agent of the nine to show up and give us garbage. Starting on Earth, not looking for him yet, obviously, because for those of you that have watched before, you know we start 20 minutes early, give you guys plenty of time to fall in to the stream. So for those of you watching after the fact, you can go ahead and skip 20 minutes ahead. That's when we'll start our search for Zur. Pulling up chat, one sec, guys. Can you hear me okay? I'm sure I'll find out once I open up the chat. Hey, Inferior. Hey, Fire of a Dragon. Don't think I've seen you around here before, but that is an awesome name. Got Thunderlord on Tuesday. For those of you who haven't used it. Oh, hey, Lewis. Well, good name change. Thunderlord, though, is amazing. You can one-shot most mobs, but it also does ridiculous AoE. And just, oh man, I just melted through that guy. Oh, it's Evan. I was just saying to Anna. Anna's here, my fiance. Say hey, Anna.
Hey.
I was just saying to her, I hope Evan shows up, because I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. So I'm glad you're here. It's real easy to get, Lewis. You just got to follow the Cryptart quest. It's not tough, I promise. And they pretty much give you a free exotic, and it's amazing. It really is. Like, I never use heavy weapons for my exotic. And I mean, whenever I'm doing, you know, stuff that I actually care about, I will use Crimson, of course. But I don't feel bad at all using Thunderlord as my exotic. Dang, Evan's been working 65 hours this week. Bless you. No, Evan, Zur has not even shown up yet. He's going to be here in about 18 minutes. So I'm just kind of running around Earth, showing off Thunderlord. And then we'll start the search once he actually shows up. I got you, Lewis. I'm sorry. Well, once you do get time, you might need to do it soon, because I think Thunderlord's only available until the end of the month. So if you get some time over Thanksgiving week, I would definitely recommend knocking it out real quick, because it is an exotic that is absolutely worth your time. I mean, look at that. That lightning chained to the other guy and killed him. You can fire it like a semi-automatic gun if you're gentle enough with the trigger, and you'll still kill things really easily. He's on Titan. He hasn't even shown up yet. Has he? Or are you just referencing that time that I saw the future and said he was on Titan? You know what? He's on Titan. I'm calling it. Inferior has got my back. Zur is on Titan. That's where we're going first. Yeah, the stability is incredible. Alright, I'm being told that Zur is already here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Titan to see if you guys are just pulling my leg. I got nothing better to do anyway. Well, thanks, Evan. I'm glad that you don't want to spoil it for me so you can watch me work hard and try to find Zur myself. I hope that making me dance like a puppet isn't entertaining to you. I look like garbage right now. Oh my gosh. The character, not me. But also I do kind of look like garbage. Anna's giving me a look. You know, I actually never got it on the first game either, Lewis. So I don't know how much of a departure from the first game, Thunderlord, this one is. But if it was anything like this in the first game, then I can see why it got a second iteration. I just want Bad Juju to come back, guys. That's the gun I want. Can you guys hear me okay? Is audio good? I'm using a different mic that's supposed to be better. But I tried using it last night and everyone said it was a little low. Just tell me what needs to come up and what needs to come down. Oh, hey, Nader. Thanks for dropping by. Are you about to leave me for Red Dead again? Or for school? Whatever you do in your time? I also miss Thorn, but I miss Bad Juju the most. I ran that while running a Night Stalker Hunter. Okay, seriously, what happened? He shows up at 12. Thank you, Lewis.
You will not find the 9.
Did he... Did they not reset him with daylight savings? Is that... Does he show up at 11 now? Like, does anybody have the answer to that? I got you, Nader. Alright, so to find Xur, you're going to go to the rig on Titan.
What slumber is now awake.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, Lewis. You're going to go to his little house thing. And you're going to be underwhelmed by his exotics. Cool. Alright, he's got Cold Heart, which is a pretty good find. It's really good for single target DPS. It's a trace rifle, so imagine like a focus rifle from Halo and all that stuff. No, he normally shows up at 12 my time. So that's just really weird, guys. I guess he might show up at 11 now, so I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll do some research so next time we're accurate on time. He's got Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. Provides radar while you're aiming. Enhanced radar while crouching. Really more of a PvP thing because radar isn't that useful in PvE. An Insurmountable Skull Fort. What a name. Arc melee kills grant health and melee energy. That's pretty good for Arc Striker for the Titan. Yeah, Cold Heart's a good find. I definitely recommend getting Cold Heart. And then... Oh, you buttholes are... Aeon Soul. Throwing grenades grants energy to nearby Aeon cultists. That's one of the most useless exotics in the game. Because it just applies to other people wearing Aeon gear. And so, I hate that. I'm not going to get the Ice Colonel Ingram. It's not worth it. I already have everything that I want. Except for, of course, Phoenix Protocol. RIP. Never going to find it. I told Jake that I'm probably going to be shifting my attention to Anthem when it comes out. And I told Jake I'm probably not going to find Phoenix Protocol till the day before Anthem comes out. And I told him that if that happens, I will delete it. Because I will be hoping that Bungie is watching and they will get to see my last act of defiance. But, alright, so we found Xur. We're going to just hang out then for a little bit. Just in case anybody shows up that is looking for him, I can answer their questions. This guy's got a shield. Let's see how quick I can kill him. Oh my god, that was 2 shots with a machine gun. I'm telling you guys, Thunderlord, definitely worth your time. Alright, let's see what bounties I have to do, because that's the main thing I need to get done for the weeklies. Strikes. 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 Heroic Adventure. I'll save that for later. And patrols. Okay, cool. I can work on patrols. Probably going to head to the Dreaming City after I finish this patrol.
We lost a shipment of supplies this morning. We can't afford
yeah, I'm cool with that, Evan. Because I'm headed to the Dreaming City after this anyway, so we can do that. Okay, the one time for a kill patrol that there's nothing to kill. Oh, there we go. Hey, guy. This gun is so good. Oh my gosh, I didn't even aim that one. Nor that one. Alright, I think one more should do it. So I was talking to my fiance about, you guys may not know who this is because you're not as big of a nerd as I am. There's a composer named Jeremy Soule. You guys might know him from Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, Guild Wars 2. People call him the John Williams of video game scoring. Actually, we're going to go to Tangled Shore first so I can get my enhancement cores. But they call him the John Williams of video game scoring just because he's like the guy. Like he does the best when it comes to just fantasy composition. And he apparently has shown interest in composing for the Middle-earth TV show they're doing with Amazon. For those of you that, again, aren't as big of nerds as I am and don't know what it is when I say it, that's Lord of the Rings. So the thought of getting the guy that composed for some of the greatest known video game soundtracks doing some kind of iteration in Middle-earth, that's like, oh man, that would be so awesome. So I know that is like, what does that have to do with Destiny or Xur, Stephen? It doesn't. I just was talking about it earlier, and I'm excited about it, and I wanted to share my excitement with you guys. Because that would be dope. That'd be the dopest. Yeah, we'll head to Dreaming City, maybe hit some cat statues. After I get my enhancement cores from Spider for the day. Is that so, Lewis? What kind of music? Also, wow, our numbers just went really low. That makes me sad. That's okay. Get over there. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. All right.
What catches your eye? Your choice, my friend.
I'm just going to go ahead and get 3. I'm good on legendary shards.
Marvelous.
Cool.
Make the shore respect.
Do you do everything for like GarageBand style where you just compile stuff on a computer? Do you actually play instruments? Like what's... Can't make heavy metal. Oh, well. Fun fact about me, whenever it gets to be Christmas time, and by Christmas time I mean November 1st, I'm curious, taking a poll in the chat, what is Christmas music to you? Is it like the classics, anything more recent like pop songs, Trans-Siberian Orchestra? Because for me, Christmas music, there's this little band called August Burns Red, and it was their tradition for a while. They're a Christian metal band, and I know that's like, oh wow, but it was their tradition every year that they would come out with a Christmas song for like 3 years, and then in 2012 they were like, screw it, let's make an entire album. And then this year they came out with an EP of Christmas music. So Christmas music for me, when it gets to be November 1st, I get the Christmas playlist made of Trans-Siberian Orchestra and August Burns Red Christmas music ready to go, and I jam out to that. Which, if you're wondering what any of that sounds like, August Burns Red, Carol of the Bells. Look it up. It's amazing. Lewis says, never before or after December, and also random music. Fair enough. Anything that references holiday themes could be classic or anything of the sort. Same as Evan. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and also Inferior, thanks for the tip for getting me to look for Xur sooner, because otherwise we would have been wasting a lot of time. Oh, Andrew's here. All of the above count as Christmas music. Love August Burns Red Christmas stuff, although I don't want to hear any of it before Thanksgiving. Yeah, see, for me, I guess it's because I work at a church, So I'm exposed to Christmas a lot sooner because, we got to do a lot of Christmas planning. On Sunday, I was working on programming lights and projectors for our Christmas program. So the guy that works for me, we jammed to some Christmas music while we did it. So I think I'm just exposed to the Christmas season earlier than the average person because I work in a church. But I completely understand not listening to any of it until Thanksgiving. But for me, it just happens sooner. Also, Andrew, ABR came out with a new Christmas EP. You should listen to it. I haven't really listened to it yet myself because I've been waiting to listen to it all at once where I can actually sit down and absorb it. But the Home Alone theme is on there because why not? I got you, Evan. Nothing wrong with that. I need to go find Petra. Weird question, says Inferior. What's your favorite pie? That's a good question. Anna, what kind of pie do I like? Anna, what is your favorite pie?
For Thanksgiving, I guess is what he means.
Maybe?
Or in general?
Just in general. Inferior, do you mean in general or for Thanksgiving? But for now, just answer in general.
I think for me, pumpkin pie is a classic.
Of course.
I also like pecan pie. My mom makes really good
pecan pie is underrated. I haven't had pecan pie that much, but I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I would like pecan pie.
It's so good.
Yeah. Inferior says both. So both for Thanksgiving and in general.
Hey, just in time.
Yeah, I think pumpkin pie is more of like a Thanksgiving thing, and my mom usually makes pecan pie around Christmas time.
Yeah.
As far as like in general,
So for me, it depends on my mood because sometimes I'm feeling more of a fruit pie, sometimes I'm feeling more of a sweet pie.
Sure.
I love a good apple pie.
Apple pie is always good.
Apple pie is great.
With some ice cream on top.
A la mode. That's how to do it. But like I also love, call me awful, those store-bought Hershey pies. Or Reese's pies, just all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
So it really depends on my mood. Evan says, apologies, but I cannot stand pumpkin pie. I used to be that way, but my grandmother that we are going to see for Thanksgiving, she makes the best pumpkin pie, and I actually really like hers. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same where I don't like a lot of it, but maybe like one slice a year.
Yeah, with me it's like I can't really do it without the Cool Whip. The Cool Whip kind of completes it.
Yeah.
Andrew says, Inferior, I make a mean apple pie with apples grown in my backyard. Cherry is also a favorite. I forgot that you grow apples in your backyard.
That's really cool.
Yeah. That's my brother in the chat, by the way, Andrew. He is from Friendly Fire Games, which is a YouTube channel that we do a lot of content with. They play a lot of Destiny, so for those of you that are like, well, I like Chortle Games' Destiny gameplay, but I want more, go watch them. They play it a lot more than we do. They do the Crucible, they do the Gambit, they do all the stuff.
All the things. Real question.
Andrew says, did you know that her recipe is just the one from the pumpkin can? I always kind of suspected, but it's Mamaw, so everything she makes tastes better because, it's like home cooking from your grandmother. Like, it's
true.
It's always better because they make it.
Real question, turkey or ham?
Oof. See, my family has always done turkey for Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas. And I think that's a good way to do it because I like both a lot. I feel like Thanksgiving wouldn't feel the same without turkey. Just because, it's a lot of that nostalgic feeling of, you expect turkey around that time because, at least for me, I grew up having turkey on that day.
Sure.
So it doesn't feel like Thanksgiving as much if I don't eat turkey on Thanksgiving. The key is nutmeg, funny enough. Okay, I can see that. Inferior says turkey. Okay, I agree. Again, it's more of a mood thing for me because I'm not a picky eater, but my preference is do base on my mood sometimes. Oh, that was it. That connected. Come on. Oh my gosh, I love this gun. Andrew says, ham. I also make a great glaze with pineapple and orange juice with brown sugar. That sounds freaking incredible. Because I love all of those things.
That sounds amazing.
I'll have to try that sometime, Andrew. Or you'll just have to send me a recipe and I'll make it for Anna sometime.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I love pineapple with ham. That's how Mom always made it. And I've always loved it that way. Evan, what's your preference? Turkey or ham?
Glad to see you're still in the fight.
Also, Lewis, we haven't heard from you. Chime in.
You'll like that.
Sound off in the comments. I said that once, and I've never heard the end of it. One of my friends was like, did you really just say sound off in the comments? And I was like, yeah, but I was dealing with Miles, Jeremy, and Mike all at once. And so it was like I didn't really have the capacity to think about what I was saying, so I just said it on instinct. And so Mike has never let me hear the end of it. He's like, oh, sound off in the comments. Like whenever he and his fiance are talking about something and they tell each other like some shocking news, they'll go, oh shoot, sound off in the comments. So I say that sometimes now too. Evan says, for Thanksgiving turkey, however, it's ham forever and always. Yeah, I can agree with that. 100% respect that. Yeah, Andrew, I actually would love it if you sent that to me. Because I would totally be down for making that sometime. Maybe we can make that for Christmas and it'd be our contribution.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I make a boneless ham for Christmas with molasses, cherry juice, and pineapple glaze, says Evan. That sounds
really good.
Yeah.
Y'all make me hungry.
Well, we're going to have to go on a lunch date then. And brown sugar coating. It's the bee's knees.
Do bees have knees?
Well, yeah, that's it. Their knees are made of ham, molasses, cherry juice, and pineapple glaze with a brown sugar coating. So bees' knees are actually quite delicious if you can find them. And actually, bees do have knees. I've looked this up. They do have knees. All right. For those of you looking for Xur, he is on Titan at the rig. He's got Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. Skull Fort for the Titan. Aeon Trash for the Warlock. And Cold Heart. Out of all those, I recommend Skull Fort and Cold Heart, but definitely Cold Heart. It's just a solid gun. All right, what bounties do I need to be doing right now? I'm sure. Public events completed. Yeah, I figured. Enemies defeated. They're taken. Chamber of Starlight in the Dreaming City. And then locating Toland. Kuro. Xur is on the rig in Titan. I will show you on the map. Yeah, what advice do you need, Lewis? I love giving advice. So you're going to go to Titan and go to the rig. He's at that little house area that he normally is in. He's got Cold Heart, the trace rifle, which I definitely recommend getting. Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. Insurmountable Skull Fort for the Titan. And Aeon Soul for the Warlock, which is garbage. Oh gosh, where do I go? Where do I go? Oh man, I'm lost. Okay, there we go. I need to find events. That's what I need to do. I'm so distracted because we got talking about food, and now my stomach's like, "Hey, feed me." That's where we go. Be thinking about where you want to go to lunch, because we're definitely going to lunch after this. My treat. When we go find some bees, eat their knees.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we're getting started. There's someone in my school who is jealous of me being with someone who is his ex. Okay. Is this someone a friend of yours? Or are they just kind of someone who's like, hey, I dated her, so I'm jealous. I don't know. I don't know what to do about him, but he tried to split me and this someone up. Were you guys ever friends in the past, or is he acting on his jealousy only now that you're with her? Should probably get the charge. Is anyone here to help me? Nope, just me. Got it. Hey, it's Galen. What up, Galen? Glad you're here. Man, this thing clears house. I guess it's just me doing this event, guys. That's okay. I got Thunderlord. Look at it. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. So, if it's a former friend, he could just be feeling betrayed, because like sometimes when people still hold on to exes sometimes, and if you just straight up started dating her and didn't talk to him about it, he can probably feel betrayed, which I personally don't think he should feel betrayed, because they broke up. That's the past. But maybe you should try talking to him about it. Just be like, hey, what's the deal? What's your beef with us or with me? Figure it out, and if he doesn't have a good reason, then just tell him, look, it is what it is. You can choose if your beef with this is enough of a problem for you to think that this friendship should be over, and if so, then just cut the cord, man. I did that with somebody. It actually had to do with my fiance. Granted, the guy that I cut the cord with was already a dirtbag, and he had it coming. But yeah, we don't talk anymore. And you know, we moved on, life moved on, and that's okay. Sorry, yeah, Evan, come on over. I could use a hand, obviously. He helped me get her. Okay, then I would seriously talk to him and just be like, look, obviously you've got a problem with it, so what up? Like, what's the deal? Let's talk. Give him no reason to think that you didn't give him ample opportunity to air his grievances and explain himself. Because sometimes people can lash out when they don't feel heard, or when they feel scorned and they haven't been given the opportunity to air their grievances. So if you give him that opportunity and he doesn't take advantage of it, then you have the absolute moral high ground, which it already sounds like you do, because if he helped you get with her, then he knew what this was. So I would just find out, and this is very much a real thing, if you don't think it's worth the effort, then don't bother. Unless if you think that he is a legitimate threat to the relationship, or if he is becoming a problem to the girl you're dating, then you may just need to let it go. Because some people want to watch the world burn. It's like Alfred said. I don't know if that's helpful at all, Lewis, and I'm sure I would probably be able to give you better advice if I wasn't fighting for my life against these things. But yeah, I definitely dealt with something similar, and it was one of those things where I was basically told that I was not allowed to date Anna because this guy said he was protecting her from me. And he and I used to be like best friends for a while. And that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back with that friendship, because he had been giving me crap for a while, but to pull that on me was like, no, it's not worth it. Some people just don't grow up, and they refuse to believe that people change, and they refuse to themselves change. And for people like that, you just have to move on. Thank you, Kaylin. I appreciate that. And yeah, if you ever need any advice, Lewis, just let me know. And if I'm completely missing the mark, if you're like, no, that's not it at all, please tell me, because I would rather you call me out on my advice and say, no, you're missing the full picture. This is the full picture. I would rather you do that. Trust me, I won't get my feelings hurt. I'm interested in you getting the help you need, not in me sounding like I gave good advice. So please, let me know. Back to the alien space game. Alright, so Evan, we're in the process of doing random events, collecting materials, and killing Taken. So we're going to go back to Devalian Mists. Let's go. Evan, I love that you just kind of pop in for these. It actually really helps me out a lot. And you know what, Lewis? That is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. You can tell him, like, you can either just cut the cord entirely, or you can tell him, look, you've scorned me in the past, you've betrayed me in the past, so when you decide to grow up, let me know. But for now, it's over. We're done. Which, that's not really so much cutting the cord. I tend to be more forgiving of people. That part of me is, I would say, slowly dying, but this year it's been rapidly dying. That's depressing. But yeah, are you in high school, Lewis? College, middle school? What age are you? And I apologize if you're actually an adult and I just assumed. I'm just used to getting a lot of people in high school asking me for dating advice. Kind of funny. People think that I give good dating advice. That's okay. You're not supposed to hear Evan. Evan, his mic is not on, as channel policy dictates.
In the bylaws.
In the bylaws. For those of you looking for Zur, he is on Titan. Go to the rig. He's in this little hut that he's normally in. Oh my gosh, I freaking hate the Taken. Okay, he's 13 and lives in England. Anna just said awesome because she loves everything that has to do with the British people. Is that the correct way to say that? The British people? Okay. Yeah, I think cutting the cord is the way to go. But at the same time, you're young. He's young. Maybe he'll grow up. But for now, it's not worth having someone cause unnecessary trouble in your life. Because he and you both probably have a lot of growing up to do, because you guys are both young. But he sounds like he has a heck of a lot more growing up to do. So, I'm coming, Evan. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not coming.
Guardian channel. Taken incursion reported. Can someone in the field confirm?
Evan, it's channel policy to have no mic, but off stream, I would love to play this game with you with mics on. Yeah, I friggin' hate the Taken goblins. Hey, Evan, I'm coming at you with a super. Boom. Oh, okay. I wasted my super. Come on, give us another one. Give us another one. Okay, I guess it's moving. Speaking of wasting supers, that's what I just did. Are we trying to make this heroic, Evan? I would prefer it, personally. But I'm cool either way. I'm going to see how much damage this thing does. By receding. So, Kalen, here's the issue with why our reserve viewers are so low now. We think that when daylight savings time happened, well, okay, so Anna, help me with this math since I'm doing things right now. Zur normally appeared at 12, but it appears that now he shows up at 11. Right. Would that have been the correct transferring of time based on what happened with daylight savings time?
Yes.
Something happening an hour earlier?
I think.
We're just going to assume that's what it was. So, I'm an hour late to the party. That's what happened. That's what happened last week as well, but for that, it was because I forgot. So, I was actually 2 hours late to the party at that point. But don't worry, we will try to recapture the glory of the Where Is Zur stream, or we'll just stop it altogether. Who knows? I do enjoy helping you guys, though, find Zur, even if it's just one of you. Oh, I bet they will, Lewis. Bungie does love to nerf things that bring me joy, so... Inferior says don't stop it. Then I won't stop it. We don't have it next week, though, because I will be out of town, and it'll be Black Friday. You all will probably be doing, well, I don't know. Black Friday is often a day to just chill and be in a food coma. So a lot of you might be watching YouTube, but I will be with family in Kentucky, eating some bomb pumpkin pie. I've been saying bomb and dope a lot lately. I kind of hate myself for it. But yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep the Where Is Zur stream going if you guys request it. Because I know that a lot of you, that's the only stream of ours you watch, and that's totally fine. So, and I would hate to lose that, having those of you show up that do. So, I'll make sure we keep doing it. Yeah, I heard about it too, Lewis. I'm interested. I like the concept of old exotics returning, as far as weapons go. I hope that Bad Juju is among them, because as I have been very vocal about, Bad Juju was my favorite gun in Destiny 1, just because the amount of super you could generate was ridiculous. Cat nearby? Okay. Evan, stay at the cat. I will come find you. Okay, that makes sense, Inferior. Well, just out of curiosity, Inferior, do you go back and watch any of our streams, or do you prefer to only watch live? Either way is fine. I'm just curious. I like to hear...
How's it going?
That was weird. My tablet thought I was calling it, so it turned on and was like, yes. I like to hear from you guys, like, what your preferred content is. Where did you go, Evan? Oh, do we fall down? Oh. Interesting. I've never been down here. When I was younger, Black Friday always sounded like it had a bad connotation, like the Black Plague returns every once a year. I was a scared little boy. Yeah, I figured that, and that's, I'm totally cool with that, because I would be the same way. I would prefer the interaction, because I feel like I was missing out watching a stream after the fact. Bad Juju, Lewis, was a pulse rifle. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the find, Evan. Bad Juju was a pulse rifle in Destiny 1 that, is there anything else we need to do down here, Evan? I'll follow your lead. Okay, we're leaving. It was a pulse rifle in Destiny 1 that had the frame of a scout rifle, but it fired full automatic, so you could hold the trigger down and it would fire 3-round bursts, full automatic. so you didn't have to tap repeatedly. You could hold it down. On every precision kill, it refilled the magazine immediately, so it had the same thing that Crimson has. But also for every kill, you would get super energy. So you could really feed your super with this thing. And it just looked awesome because it was like a scout rifle that had a animal skull on it. It was really neat looking. So running Night Stalker Hunter, I was really able to get my Shadow Shot built a lot. Alright, let's see. I don't need any more public events. I do need the Chamber of Starlight. Evan, do you know where that lost sector is? Please and thank you. Cool. Hello, hello, stranger. Alright, take us there, Evan. For those of you looking for Xur, he is on Titan. He is at the rig. He has got Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter, Insurmountable Skull Fort for the Titan, Aeon Soul for the Warlock, and Cold Heart. I definitely recommend everyone get Cold Heart. Solid exotic gun. So, I was main Night Stalker in D1, Lewis. Because it was way more build-friendly. I don't like in this game how they made it where builds are either A or B, or I guess now C, rather than you pick individual perks. Because with the Night Stalker in Destiny 1, you could really make it a support character where you could have tethers that lasted a really long time, and then each kill on a tethered enemy gave you Courage of the Pack, Heart of the Pack, Way of the Pack, whatever it was called, which was a stat buff for everybody. So the Hunter was able to buff the team while also doing insane crowd control. In this game, though, it's one or the other. You can't have the crowd control along with the buffing because they made it to where Heart of the Pack and the longer tethers are in separate trees. And that's the main reason I don't main Hunter anymore. Mr. P, he is on Titan. Go to the rig. He's in his little hut that he's normally in. So, for those of you watching, we have more than just Destiny here on the channel. We play a lot of Destiny, but there's more to us than just that. We have 6 days of content every week but this coming week. So for the sake of that, I will only talk about what we've got going on this coming week. That way you guys don't show up confused. But normally we have content Monday through Saturday. So check that out on any other week. But this coming week is Thanksgiving, so a lot of stuff is happening. Tonight at probably 7, 8, sometime around that, I'm going to be playing Uncharted 1. We're playing through the entire Uncharted series. Well, Uncharted 1 through 4, all the Nathan Drake games. I'm playing through those right now. And so we started Drake's Fortune last night. So if you want to catch up, you can watch that. Jake will be playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but he will be doing that. And then we've got a Let's Play on Monday at 12 p.m. Central. Jake is going to be doing probably Destiny on Tuesday. He said he might leave that up open to subs playing with us, or with him. So Evan, if you are available on Tuesday, Jake could definitely use your help. But it would probably be no mic again, of course. Then on Wednesday, oh, that's a bunch of guys. On Wednesday, there will be another Let's Play video. Not sure what, it might be Hitman, actually. I think it's Hitman. And that's all the content we'll have for that whole week. But the following week, we'll hit it full speed ahead again with our Monday through Saturday stuff. Kaylin's imitating Cartman in the chat. And if I wasn't afraid of how Anna would judge the looks on my face while talking like Cartman, I would totally do a Cartman impression right now.
Do it.
No, he's the most ugly person on the planet, inside and out. Oh, the fat kid from South Park. Yeah. I have thought of playing Rainbow Six Siege Inferior. I don't like competitive games, really. So, unless if I could find Siege for like $15, I probably won't pick it up. But I would be willing to try it. I love the Rainbow Six games. I'm not a fan of Siege just because the thing I loved about Rainbow Six in the past was the co-op aspect. And that's been kind of lost on Siege, which I hate. But I would totally consider playing it. Pupper's barking, BRB. All right, Evan will be right back. While he does that, I'm going to look at my gear. Yeah, Lewis, personally, I thought the Blade Dancer was cooler than the Arc Strider. Because it's like, what's more threatening? An electrified knife or a stick? Like, obviously the electrified knife. I guess the stick is electrified too, but still, like, it's a stick. Let me check my bounties, Evan, and then I will let you know where we're headed to. Oh, we're doing pretty good, actually. Boom, boom, boom. We just need to do patrols. We need to find Toland, actually. Do you know where Toland is, Evan? I need 2 more. Yeah, so I need to find Toland, and I need to find Baron Bows, or whatever they're called. How do you pronounce that? Hey, guys who can't speak to me, spell it out in the chat so I know how to pronounce it. That's a dumb request. It's fine. You know, if we really wanted to, we could spoil ourselves today, Anna, for lunch, and we could go to, like, Olive Garden or Red Lobster. Yeah, if you've got time for it.
Maybe.
Anna is going to Disney World for Mickey's 90th birthday party. She was invited. I wasn't. That's not true. I was invited.
You were invited.
I was invited. I just couldn't go. Yeah, it says Toland located is one of the bounties, Evan. So I don't think that means we need to go to the Ascendant Challenge, because I tried that. It didn't work earlier in the week. So I'm not really sure. That sucks.
I'm reading a spike in sterile neutrinos.
Oh, crap.
Watch
Well,
for the
bye.
type.
Yeah, they were just trying to make us think that they were new subclasses by making them less interesting. So that's what happened to the Blade Dancer. No, 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 no. Oh, god dang it. Who gets my money, Disney Plus or DC Universe? Disney Plus, easily, because with Disney Plus, you've got the new Star Wars show, you've got some Marvel shows that are going to be trash, but at least the Marvel movies will probably show up there. Then you've got all the Disney stuff. And with DC, you've got Titans, which I've heard is better than it looked, but it looked awful, so low bar. But unfortunately, both are going to get my money because DC Universe has a little thing called Young Justice.
Yeah.
Which Anna and I both love. Yeah, Sentinel Shield is okay, Lewis. Yeah, I have no idea where to go, Evan, to find Toland. Anybody with internet want to look up where Toland is for me and Evan so we can do that bounty real quick? In the meantime, I'm going to go find some Baron Bogs. I don't think it says where, Evan. I just saw your comment there. 1 second, let me check. It says, is it true that the spirit of the Guardian wanders the Ascendant Plane? Petravenge. Toland located. Maybe we do have to do the Ascendant Challenge. That's weird. In which case, I'm fine with doing the Ascendant Challenge again. I've already beaten it. But I'm cool with doing that if you want to do that. But I would probably feel more comfortable having to use a tincture. I would rather we know exactly where he is in the plane rather than going in blind looking for him. Yeah, DC Universe doesn't sound like a bad deal because it does include DC Animation, and DC Animation is incredible. I can't think of an awful movie they've done. Like, even Batman the Killing Joke even that movie, which I didn't really like, because the first half was so bad. But even it was good. Like it was quality animation, had a lot of good going for it. But a lot of the DC animated movies are great. Young Justice is great. It's also animated.
Kevin Conroy is his fave.
Kevin Conroy is my Batman. Mark Hamill is my Joker.
Hey,
And
show the surgeon taking
there's a
activity
taken blade.
nearby.
Okay, Andrew's saying I think he's in the Ascendant Challenge, and if I remember right, the Ascendant Challenge is in the Lost Sector over here. So let's go there. You're good, Inferior. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you around. Well, good luck with your interview. I don't know if it's like a job thing or something else, but good luck. Whatever it is. You'll crush it. Tell them you know Stephen from Chortle Games. They'll be like, okay. But it'll make me smile. Also, Andrew, I didn't know you were still here. Following your lead, Evan. I did not catch Batman Ninja. I really wanted to because the animation looked awesome. I was a little bothered by the fact that it was called Batman Ninja when it should have been called like Batman Samurai or Batman Ronin or something, because they very obviously use more samurai inspired gear and things. But whatever. It's fine. But it looked cool. It looked weird, but cool. Boop. Jeremy from 8-Bit Gamesters would absolutely love Thunderlord. I hope he doesn't have it yet, so that I can help him get it, and see, I guess, hear his reaction when he first uses it. Because, oh man, he loves a good LMG. Sweet Business is his original favorite gun, I think. But oh man, I think he would go nuts for Thunderlord. Oh! Oh. Sure. So what exotics are you guys hoping to get? I know that Zur didn't really... Oh, I'm coming, Evan. I'm coming. Zur didn't really deliver, as usual, this week. But what exotics, both Forsaken and non-Forsaken, are you guys really excited to get or really excited that you got? For me, I'm very vocal about it. It's Phoenix Protocol. Alright, Evan, I'm going to go ahead and use my tincture. I haven't gotten Phoenix Protocol yet. I really want it. I'm going to go and use a Fire Team Medallion. Why not? Might as well. Alright. See you on the other side, Evan. Andrew, is that true? Kalen's saying that FFG has outgrown Paladins.
Yet from those flames, no
Or
light,
transcended it. You guys are Destiny 2 now.
darkness.
Evan, I think I found him over here. That's definitely... Yep, that was the challenge. Did you get it? Did that work for you? Lewis says, I hope I'll be able to get the Colony or Crimson. Oh my gosh, Lewis, your life is not going to be the same once you get Crimson. That gun is incredible. It did? Okay, cool. Have you done the Ascendant Challenge already, Evan? Or do you need to finish this? Because I'm fine with finishing it. I don't think we'll get anything for finishing it. Yeah, Andrew says they haven't done Paladins in a while. Several people didn't like it. We like Destiny a lot. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Let's die. Oh, that's trippy. Oh my gosh, I fell for so long. Cool. So I just need to find where is it? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. 4 more barren balls. So let's just run around and get those, and then I could probably kill the stream. To be honest, I make music. I'm not like one of those really popular people with amazing music. You never answered. I don't think, Lewis. Do you make music in like a computer program? Like, do you do all like edited music, or do you play instruments? And if so, what instruments? I played bass guitar. I miss it sometimes, but it's hard being a bass player that doesn't have any friends that really play instruments anymore. Because it's like, if I ever want to like play, it's like, cool, I'm just gonna jam by myself on my bass guitar. It's not as fun. It's sort of random. Okay. How so? I'm curious. Evan, if you find any planetary mats, that's what we're looking for. We need 4 of them. I found one over here. Oh, was that another one? Nope, that was just a bullet. Okay. Fruity Loops, any good? Like the cereal?
Delicious.
Anna says delicious. I haven't had Fruit Loops in a long time, but I remember thinking Fruit Loops pretty good. I prefer Fruity Pebbles to Fruit Loops. Probably more of a texture thing. I don't like when Fruit Loops get soggy.
I understand.
Yeah. I make music on my phone. I can play drums. I mostly make music on my phone, though. That's cool. One of my friends, he actually appears on the channel sometimes. Logan, he plays drums. He also plays bass some. But he's pretty good. I don't know what I'm shooting at. I'm shooting it though. Oh, hey guy. Holy crap, Thunderlord. You are amazing. Never change. Caitlin says no. The FL Studio Suite. So not the cereal.
Oh,
Yeah.
bummer.
I figured you probably didn't mean the cereal. I figured you were probably asking about something in context, but I didn't know anything about it, so I thought we'd talk about cereal.
Why not?
Why not? I've got 9 fans on the app where I can publish my music. That's cool. You'll have to share it with me sometime, Lewis. I'd like to hear what you come up with. Alright, I think I need 2 more, Evan. So we can head to a different area. That'll probably give us a better chance of finding some. Boom shotgun. Boom shotgun. Oh, crap. I do have a phone. I will not give my phone number, but I do have a phone. On you. Okay, cool. Kaylin says, cereal's good, my guy. I'm with you. Oh, wow. That was hard to see. Good eye. Alright, one more. Let's go to the next area. I feel like we'll probably find one over there. Music Maker Jam. Okay, I will download that. Is it on Samsung and iOS? Because I've got Samsung. Or is it only like Microsoft phones? Something random like that. Keep your eyes peeled, Evan. Maybe if I talk like I'm from Red Dead Redemption, we'll get more views. That did it on me. For those of you who are interested, we actually just uploaded a podcast during this stream at 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh, these friggin' tethers are the worst. But we talk about the nominations for the Video Game Awards. And we do a pretty in-depth discussion. So if any of you are curious what we think of those nominations, check it out. I have a lot to say about my frustrations that Red Dead was nominated for basically everything. Because I do think it was worthy of a Game of the Year nomination, but it was not worthy of probably 3 other ones that it got. Fire of a Dragon's the cool name. I think it's a cool name. Oh, cool. I got Tiger Spite for the 3rd time this week. Maybe I should start using it. Because this game certainly wants me to. One sec, Evan. I'll take us up here in a sec. I'm just looking at armor-piercing rounds. Okay, yeah, sure. So this gun, this version is... Kalen says, they E3'd us. Quote, and it's out now! That's funny. Yeah, we Fallout sheltered you. Alright, I'm going to take us up, Evan. I think we do 1 Vanguard strike. Because, yeah, I've got the daily now. Maybe 2. And then we call it. To use Tiger Spite. I just have to figure out which Tiger Spite that I want. This one's got kill clip, which is kind of nice. Sounds good. Alright. You are outlaw and drop precision kills greatly decrease reload time. I like outlaw a lot. So I'm gonna use outlaw with Tiger Spite. So this one's going to reload real fast. Cool. For those of you looking for Zer, he is on Titan. He is at the rig. You will go there to his little hut. And he's got... crap. Cold Heart. Definitely recommend. Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. Aeon Soul for the Warlock, and Insurmountable Skull Fort for the Titan. Oh, hey, Inferior, welcome back. Is the interview over, or are you just done getting ready and you're just killing time till you have to go, or what? What's the deal? Cool. Remember, Music Maker Jam. That's Music Maker Jam. That's the name of the app. Fire of a Dragon is who we need to look up. I will look that up, Lewis. And please... ask me what I thought next time you tune into one of our streams, because chances are I might have forgotten, and I want you to hold me accountable to that, because I told you I'm going to listen to it, so I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to make sure I do that. It sounds like a jam, says Evan. Huh. And he included the...
High brood queen. That's his consort.
Guardian down.
I'm not one to upspout unholy matrimony.
I probably shouldn't be using this one, because
No.
part of my build is the fact that I don't have to reload my guns.
I'm sending you
So I feel like I'm actually wasting this gun's potential by using the reload one. Kalen says, I bet Inferior looking fresh for his interview. What's the interview for, Inferior, if you don't mind my asking? Hello, hello, stranger. Good to see you're still here. Hope you're having a good time. Don't be a stranger, though. Say hey in the chat. Talk to us. Chime on in. Hey, Evan, can you step in my rift real quick over here? It'll increase my cooldowns. Three seconds. Boom. Thank you. Stranger says, one of you people muted me for saying, okay, daddy. It was not me. One sec, Evan. I've got to change up my inventory a little bit. A little bit. God, voice cracks. I got you, Inferior. Lewis says, my dad comes up with the absolute worst puns. I mean, they're good, but terrible. Yeah. Ask anybody. I'm basically already a dad without having a child. The way I talk, I tell puns constantly. And it brings me joy. And it brings everyone else joy, even though they would say that it makes them suffer. They're all lying to themselves and me. Yeah, Lewis, I'm glad you like it here. And that's what we're going for is we with a lot of channels, you either watch them because they're the best at the game or they're really funny. We like to fall somewhere in the middle where we're competent at games, can do a pretty good job, but we're trying to just make a place for you guys to chat, hang out. I try to be funny sometimes. I tell puns. And we do this 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. With live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Let's Play content on Mondays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Central. And podcasts on Friday. That's today.
What?
Yeah. Ooh, Evan's got those Night Stalker blades. I see you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thunderlord, man. Thunderlord. Kalen said, I hate when my voice cracks. Makes me sound like a mama goose. What's going on with your phone, Lewis? Sorry I died, Evan. I died going to town with Thunderlord. Yeah, Curse Thrall. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that since you're running the blades. I'm hoping that the other guy will pick you up because I've got the little larva thing. I died by being bad. Oh, well, at least you didn't die by an explosion that happened for no apparent reason. I'm normally not trashed here, but today I'm trashed here. Melted.
We got company.
Cool. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Watch out for the thing.
I've never heard of a brood queen so close to the surface. Mission reports from the Hellmouth on Luna don't even mention them.
I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me this long, because a lot of the time people just kind of pop in and pop out of the Xur stream. But I really appreciate that a lot of you guys have stuck around to hang out. It makes it a lot more fun for me. And I hope I see a lot of you guys tonight when I'll be streaming Uncharted Drake's Fortune at 7 p.m. Central, I believe. But don't worry, if you need more Chortle Games content between now and then, we have a podcast that just went up at 12 p.m. Central Time where we talk about the nominees for the Video Game Awards, as well as the fact that Sony won't be at E3 this coming year. What?
What? Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Yeah, we talk about that in depth. We talk a lot about the Video Game Award nominees and how Red Dead swept the field with nominations, and I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Not because I'd hate the game. It's a good game. But it does not deserve a nomination for best direction, best art direction, or best narrative. Especially not best narrative, in my opinion. But the way they frame the category descriptions, it's like, why is this in here? Yeah, I hate the Shriekers. Every faction has that enemy that just sucks. For the Hive, it's the Shriekers. Oh, hey, I was standing on death. That's not good. I like Tiger Spite a lot. I should use it more often. But the problem is I use Crimson all the time. Is Crooked Fang good? I might try using it then. Is it a heavy or a special? Because it is linear fusion. I can't remember if linear... Oh god, Evan, behind you! Gotcha. I might have to check it out then. You said you want to be done by 2 with lunch and everything? Is that correct?
That would be possible.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up after this strike then, and we can go on a lunch date, but you're picking the place. You're picking the place because you...
What if they help me?
What if the chat helps you?
Yeah.
Chat, where does Anna want to go on our lunch date? We have an hour. Alright, got a well radiance up. Oh my gosh, eat thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning in the thunder, come on. That's a song. Oh, man. That was great. Oh, you're not dead. Okay. Oh. Kaylin says Hooters. It would be a hoot. Thanks, Dad. No, not Hooters.
That's gonna be a no.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Ooh, my hero. Here comes Evan with his 2 blades. Oh my gosh. Barely killed it before it was going to kill me.
Spider.
Inferior says Applebee's. That might take too long, right?
Maybe.
Was that easy? I don't think this counts towards your debts. I want a fair trade.
That wasn't the agreement.
Oh, there was no agreement. Little more. Considerations.
Spider sounds weird. Yeah, Lewis, Spectre Blades is kind of like Blade Dancer, but it was more focused on cloaking. Subway?
Eat fresh. I like Subway.
Subway sounds good. Alright, I'm going to return us to orbit. Andrew says OEC. Also, Andrew, you're still here. You go with OEC? Does that sound good?
OEC's always good.
I'm always down for some OEC.
Andrew, have you ever...
I'm not sure if he's been around for Red Samurai.
Oh, okay.
Red Samurai, Andrew, I don't know if you've had it. It's a place that's basically OEC, but a little more expensive, but a lot of bit better.
A lot of bit better.
If you get it at lunchtime, it's not that much more expensive, but it's so good. Their hibachi is amazing. Yeah, I really like Tiger Spite. Lewis says, I can't suggest anything. I live in England. What's the Shadow Dagger exotic, Evan? Holy crap. That is a 590 exotic. I'm not exotic. Legendary. What'd you say? Sorry. I interrupted you, and I'm very sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay. I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, darn. Oh, the Gwisten vest. Oh, is that the double dodge? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, that's true. I can just inspect you. Anna was asking, have you ever had Red Samurai? It's like OEC, but better. Just a little more expensive. Oh, wow. That is really good. Oh, well, it's good. If you're craving OEC when you're here for the wedding, you may want to check out Red Samurai because it's basically the same thing, a little more pricey, but it's better.
Not as dry.
Not as dry. That's a good way to put it. Dang, that is insanely good, Evan. All right, that is gonna do it for the Where Is Zer stream. So I'm gonna fly us to Zer one more time and show you guys what he's got. You're gonna go to Titan. Specifically, the rig. You're going to fly there. Oh, wow. Evan, are you flying a fallen ship? That is totally a fallen ship. Ugh. Man. I'm glad you were here, Evan. You helped me out a lot. I really appreciate it when you're able to help me do some things on these streams, because it's hard to solo things when I play Attunement of Grace, because it is garbage solo. Oh, that's cool. Inferior also has that ship. Did not complete a single bounty in that strike. Did not even come close to completing any of those. Wow, I'm garbage. Okay. Lewis is freaking out. I appreciate it, Evan. What's your availability today, this afternoon specifically? Because if you're not working today, I would totally hop on some Destiny with you. Maybe some Diablo. All right, you're going to go to the rig on Titan. You're going to go up these stairs. You're going to walk like a good citizen. You're not going to sparrow up there because that is rude. Then you're going to get your sparrow, and you're going to be rude on the second floor because it's not as rude to be rude on the second floor because not as many people are up there, you know, because the first floor is where the most people are. And so you're going to kill these drags, pop, pop, pop. You're going to do all that. And you're going to go up here to this little hut where Evan is. Hi, Evan. And you're going to get run into the wall by Evan, who seemed to lost control of his sparrow. And this is what Xur's got. He has got Cold Heart, which I definitely recommend. It's a good trace rifle. Good for continuous DPS. So rapid hits, kind of like a machine gun. But really good when you're landing precisions. Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter, which is good if you like knowing where everyone is in PvP. An Insurmountable Skull Fort, which is good if you run Striker Titan. Arc melee kills grant health and melee energy. So that's good for constantly getting... like if you're going for a Punch Titan that's Striker, that might be worth your time. And then Aeon Soul for the Warlock, which... throwing grenades grants energy to nearby Aeon cultists. That is useless because no one else wears that piece of armor. I will not buy the Faded Ingram because here are the things I can get from it. Here's some of the things I could get from it. That's weird. It was different earlier. And I already have all of this. Got you, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you, you, and... yep, you. Lewis says, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Don't buy the Ingram. He is absolutely right. I will not be buying it because it's a waste of nearly 100 legendary shards. So that's going to do it for Xur for now. But I will be back tonight at 7 with Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Evan, thank you for tuning in. Well, thank you for joining in, as well as everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe here to Chortle Games to be notified of when we're doing what we're doing. We do a lot of stuff here 6 days a week, except for next week. It's hectic, but it's Thanksgiving week, so it is what it is. I hope to see you guys tonight. In the meantime, check out the podcast. It should be live on the channel. I will see you later.